we need to name this and learn how to name these. And so there's a couple of different steps. In fact, there are 6 steps, so get ready to add that to your tree map somewhere. Step number 1 is you need to number the longest chain of carbons. Okay? So to determine that, you look at the chains, and it's possible that the chain could bend, okay? So it could go like this, if that's the longest chain. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, it's got to be a continuous chain. It could go like this. It could be a straight chain like this. Let's see there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there's 7. So there's no other straight chains there. So we're going to number the longest chain. That's our first step. When we do that to number the chain, that's the first step. You find the longest chain and you number it. Now, how do we number it? Step 2 is you start with the end that gives the groups hanging off the lowest number. So lowest number 2 groups off chain. Okay, so that means I want to number them like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so since this is 7, I know that this is going to be, I look at this chart, 7, I have, you look at your number of carbons here, I have 7, so this is going to start with hept. And because this is the single bonded ones, all the single bonded ones end in ane. So this is going to be this is going to be some form of heptane, but we're not done. Okay? We know it's some form of heptane. The next thing that we need to do step number 3. Step number 3 is to add numbers to the substituent groups. Anything hanging off is a substituent group. Substituents. Okay? So, this is a substituent. This is a substituent. This is a substituent. Okay? This one is on 2. This one is on 3. These are both methyls. They're methyl because they've got 1 carbon. This one is on 4. Okay? It is F because it's got 2 carbons, so this is an F. All right? Now, so that means that we have a 2-meth and a 3-meth and a 4-F. Okay? All right. Step number 4. Step number 4 is to add prefixes to substituents. Okay? So for instance, I have 2 methyls. So this is going to be dimeth. Okay? I only have one ethane, so I'm not going to add monoethane. We don't usually add the 1 to anything really when we're talking about chemistry. Okay, step 4 was to add prefixes. We don't usually add mono. We don't add one to anything in chemistry, pretty much. So we're going to write up step 5 and step 6 together. Step 5 is to alphabetize the alkyl groups. The alkyl groups, or what we call the substituents. And when we alphabetize, we ignore the dis and tris and monos and all that business. Step 6 is to use proper punctuation. Okay? So, we need to name this. We finally are ready to give it a name. Okay, so last time I checked, Fe comes before meth. So we have, and we have to put the numbers in front of their groups. So 4-ethyl. Okay? And you put a little dash, and then you say 2,3 dimethyl, and then heptane. And actually the heptane should just be written all as one word after dimethyl heptane, but I ran out of room there. And actually this, I meant to put this dash right here, 4-ethyl, and that should be a comma. Right there. Right here. Should be a comma. So we've got 4-ethyl 2,3-dimethyl heptane, and that is how you name.